Hello everyone. In this video, we will be discussing on the topic if else in Python. So far in the video 1 and video 2, we have discussed about how to write the first program in Python, and the second video we have seen like how to get the input from the user in Python. So this is the third video we are doing on the Python. The thing is here, very first I will be discussing about how the if else is to be used in Python. After that, I will be discussing on few examples related to if else. Okay, the first one is check whether the given number is even or odd, person's age is eligible for voting or not, biggest of two numbers. These are the three programs I will be helping explaining here with execution using Python. So guys, after this I will be explaining the topic operators in Python. This is very essential actually, that next video, but at least we have to see the examples with the operators, right? For that I need at least FEL's statement to be used. How that is going to be used, that we need to learn. That's why here this is the third video I am doing. After this I will be talking about the next like operators. Okay, let us get into the Python coding with for the example if else. Okay, so very first what we need to check is how if else is to be written. We are using the keyword if. Okay, and after that we have to write the condition. If condition, we have to write colon should be there. Okay, so after that this is what we call it as indentation. We cannot write here, we give we should give some space here. That is what we call it as indentation, otherwise we will get error. So within the block what we have to write is, we have to write what statements. Here we don't have any curly brackets like open bracket and close bracket, just like C and Java. Okay, so here we have to use what indentation. I will tell you what is that. If you are not following that, what is the error we are going to get, that also we'll see. And at directly just direct straight down to if, you have to write else and followed by colon, and here you have to mention the statements. And look here, this is what again I'm telling you, the space what we are using here, that's what we call it as this should be given in order to avoid the indentation error. I will show that. And here how much space is to be given, I will tell you that also. Along with that, here do remember we don't have anything something like curly brackets which tells about the what block of statements, tells about what block of statement means. If you are writing like this, then we can easily understand whatever we are writing within this place consider as if block, and if you are writing after else also, we feel like it belongs to else block, but we don't have that. So that's why I'm telling you, this indentation, this space what we are giving is very crucial. Okay, let me start. I will tell you how. I will read one value first of all. Okay, what is the first example to check whether the given number is even number or not? That's what I'm explaining right now. Okay, so check out here. Very first, let me read out the value n. Okay, I'm writing int. Why I'm writing int here, we have discussed in the video 2, because whatever the input value we are giving, that is coming in the string format. That if you are writing int outside, that will be converting the input whatever we are getting in the string format into the integer format. So within that we have to write, we have to make it called the input function. Within this we have to write enter n value. Okay, no semicolons are to be used, to remember. After getting the n value, I am checking if n modulo 2 equals to 0 colon. This is the condition I am taking. Look at, after pressing the enter, directly at the space what we are getting, that is directly we can write there. Okay, so I am writing here print. I'm just putting a message even, and else I have to write straight to if I should start e with straight like. Okay, so now I am writing print odd. Okay, see here, let me execute this code. Okay, now it is asking to enter the value. I'm entering the value 56. Okay, so I'm entering the value 56, and what is the output I'm getting? Even. Why I'm getting even? N value, whatever I am, 56 is divided by 2. Whatever the result I am getting, I am comparing with RHS 0, and as both the conditions are true, that's why the condition is true. LHS RHS equals to true, is equals to RHS. That's why we are printing even as the condition is true. Otherwise odd. So now I am removing this space. This we see here some space I am removing. It's not allowing to. I have removed this. Okay, I have removed the space. Now let me execute. Look, we are getting the error. What is, just read out the error? Indentation error. Indentation error is nothing but I have not given the space after that. That's why again I am correcting that. Now again I am executing. See here whether we are going to get error or not. Now it is asking n value. Now look at what is the value I am entering, 67. 67 is odd. So this is the first program we have executed, right, using if else. Now check out next input. Person's age is eligible for voting or not. You know eligibility for age, voting. Okay, age eligibility. What is that? 18 or above, right? So above 18. So that's why I'm writing a condition here. That's why I'm writing condition here. Let me read out instead of n. I can use n also, but let me use the variable a. Okay. So here what I'm writing is age greater than or equals to 18. If age is greater than or equals to 18, what I have to display here? Eligible for voting. Otherwise, not eligible. We have to write like this. Okay, now let me execute the code. So it is asking to enter the n value. Why I am getting this enter n value is why, because in the message I kept n. I can change that also. Okay, let me change the code. Okay, enter n value. Instead of that, let me write down enter age. Now let me execute the code once again. It is asking enter age. Now I am entering the age 78. Eligible for voting. Why? Because 78 age entered is greater than or equal to 18. That's why as the condition is true, we are able to print the message eligible for voting. Now let me execute one more time. Let me enter the age 12. What is the output I got it? Not eligible for voting. Obviously the condition got failed and you are coming to else. Here one thing you remember, uh, what is the error I am going to get here if I am not giving space, and I want you to uh, uh, put a message in a comment if we are not giving any space here, what kind of error we are getting, and why we have to, why the Python has given this indentation problem. You guess and answer me. I have explained in the starting in the video what the purpose of giving the space here. Okay, indentation is to be given. Okay, why you need to find out. Okay, and put it in the comment. Okay, so now this code is explained. Now I will go to the third question. Biggest of two numbers I need to find. For that I need to read how many values? Two values I need to read. So let me read two values. Enter, instead of asking enter a age, I will ask enter a, and b equals to int of, same I am writing, input of enter b. So now I have to write a greater than b. If a is greater than b, what is the message I have to print here? A is biggest. Otherwise I have to say like b is biggest. Okay, now let me execute this code. So enter, asking a value 56 I have entered, b value 34. Obviously out of 56 and 34, what is the, which one is the biggest one? 56. So I should get a message a is biggest. And what is the output I got it? A is biggest. So this is the output for the code what I have. And I have covered these three questions in this particular video, and I have explained how to use if else in Python. Okay guys, hope you understood, and you can try with multiple examples using if else. Why? Because the basics are important. You keep on practicing with multiple examples on Python. Okay, I have explained three examples, right? You please try to practice 3 to 4 more examples, you can get it. Okay, and try and execute so that you will get a like what we say, like you will command, you will get a command on the code what you are typing, and you will get a confidence on what you are typing. Okay, So whenever the program gets executed, you feel happy like my code is getting executed. Okay, that is very important, that is crucial. Okay, that will boost you, that will be the inspiration for you to do more and more programs. Okay guys, hope you understood what Python is, what if else is here, and we have seen the examples related to that. Okay, we'll meet in the next video with operators topic I told, like very, which is very crucial for Python. Okay, than anything else in Python. But because in Java and C language the operators are almost same, but while coming to the Python the operators are bit different, but easy to understand also. We'll meet in the next video. Thank you guys.